So I don't know if I would say I'm known for my comedy or my humor. I think in certain circles people know me to be funny. So I wouldn't go so far as to say that I am known for my presenting style as being humorous. Although I think I'm trying to at least reflect that in my work. And I'm trying to, so when I go and I present and I speak, I try to do things with a sense of wit and humor. And I try to sort of have a good time, and I try to allow other people to have a good time. And sometimes, because I'm fairly unorthodox and irreverent, that sometimes my humor is a little beyond the pale, or sometimes it's a little not best for group consumption. Not that I do anything completely inappropriate, but I think there's just some people in the room who are like, ugh, with some of the jokes that I make. Point in case, I was at the Points Light conference and I made a couple of jokes, and they didn't land. Some of them landed, a lot of them didn't land. And later, somebody who I was talking to, I don't know very well, but we run in certain circles, was kind of quick to point out that some of the jokes didn't land. And at the time, I felt a little kind of hurt. Like because it's one of the only things that the person actually said for the most part. It's one of their only kind of reflections. And so at the time, I, to be honest, I was a little kind of like, that's thanks, right? Like, thanks for having the only feedback being that a couple of my jokes didn't land. It wasn't a comedy set, so, I'm not sure that I needed that level of critique. The more I got thinking about it, my brain was trying to pull me, I think, into a place to kind of have this reaction like, hey, you know what, call me when you're trying to make a bunch of jokes in front of your presentation, and then you tell me how easy it is, right? I was taking this sort of like, who are you to criticize me for, even attempting to sort of do that? And then, again, sometimes I have a pretty fast processing skill set, but I think I even needed a couple of days to kind of think more. And I think I realized that at the end of the day, my reaction doesn't need to be like, hey, I don't need your criticism until you're trying to do the same things as me. I think for me, what I sort of realized was like, yeah, that's how the way it goes, right? That's when you're trying to do something different or new, or you're trying to do something that is not maybe part of the expectation, or frankly, you're trying to do something that is exactly what you're trying to accomplish. Not everything's going to land. And so, did I love the reminder that not everything landed? No. But so, here's my thought for the day that I'm sharing with you. It doesn't all have to land. The fact that you're even trying to should matter. It's not all going to be laugh a minute. It's not all going to be every thought lands. It's not going to be that everything you're shooting for completely blossoms in front of your very eyes. And, I did get a few laughs. Ones I was going for. I probably got a couple that I wasn't going for. Point is, I'm out there doing it, and not from the perspective of like, call me later, Susan, when you are doing your own version before you start criticizing me, but just from the perspective, kind of sitting with myself that, yeah, that's how it works. This is how you work through the process. This is how you create. Not everything you create is going to just fly away into the stratosphere as in terms of something that's great and accepted and well received and beloved, right? That's how it works. And so just today, go for a laugh whether you're going to get it or not. Go for a point whether people are going to receive it or not, because at least then you're trying. So that's it. Nothing profound. Just realizing that. Gotta love the traffic, right? Just realizing that you gotta kind of shoot for the stars to even try to land on a planet. Is that the phrase? Is that what it is? I don't know. It wasn't funny either way. It wasn't even trying to be funny. So there it is. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your day, folks. Again, blah, blah, blah.